I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Monday morning, the 25th of November, 2024, and this is your friend Angus Buchen with a thought for the day. We start off with Job, chapter 38, and I'm going to read from verse 1. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind, and he said, "Who is this who darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Now prepare yourself like a man. I will question you, and you shall answer me." Verse 4. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? We are not to question God, folks. We must remember who we are, and we must remember who He is. I listened to the most beautiful song last night, sung by a young lady by the name of Philippa Hannah, and it's called "You're Still God." The words go something like this: when all foundations have been shaken, and I am standing in the dark, my heart breaking, but you still reign, and you're still God. When all hope is fading, heavy questions hit so hard, you feel forsaken, but you still reign, and you're still God. I can't see what's before me, but I can trust your heart. This one truth will be my story. You still reign, and you're still God. You know, folks, I remember like yesterday, my old dad, he came to stay with us for the last few years of his life because my mother passed away before him. And he lived in a little cottage behind us. And then he took sick. And eventually we had to put him in an old age home just in town for the frail, because my wife couldn't take care of him. He's just such a big man. She couldn't turn him over and she couldn't handle him. And I used to visit him every single day, sometimes twice a day. I'd go into town to get spares for fixing my tractors, and I'd pop in and see Dad. I was so close to him. He became more than a father to me in those senior years. He became my friend. And one day I came in and he didn't look so good. And I said, "Dad, I'll see you this afternoon." I came back to the farm. In those days, we had the old party line, 2 shorts, 1 long. That was your call sign. Or 1 long and 2 shorts. Now, the young people with cell phones won't understand that. You had to pick that receiver up and you had to crank that thing to get the operator to answer. And we were all connected together. When I arrived back on the farm, I walked up to my farm office and I had a telephone there, and there was one down at our little house. And as I walked in the door, I heard the phone ringing. I picked it up and I didn't say anything. And my wife, Jill, picked up the phone down at the house. It was the old age home saying, "We just want to tell you, please give a message to Angus that his old dad passed away and went home to be with Jesus." Yes, when all your foundations have been shaken, remember He is still God. You know that Job could say right at the end, in Job chapter 13, verse 15, "Though He slay me, yet will I trust Him." Maybe you're there today. Lean hard on the Lord, and He'll take care of you because He knows all things, and He has a plan for your life. Jesus bless you, and goodbye.